Split the bamboo in the morning, dry it till night, cross the strands to form a pattern. That's how you remember how to make a show lantern.
Morning, split bamboo, traveler. Then get silk, make pine.
What? No, that did.
Look, it's them.
Hey, Yao Yao! Hey, Chi Chi! Whoa, Traveler! Paimon, you're here! Happy... What you up to? I'm teaching Chi Chi to make show lanterns. It's a real test of...
Yes, I do. Finger to be,
Wanna try too, Oh, okay. Well, we need a whole bunch this year, so it's too dark. What does that mean?
Dr. Baiju has patients who the moon disappeared.
The moon disappeared?
It was Jeonju. The Changshan told me about it.
It's an old myth from Chenyu Vale about a giant... What? The moon gets eaten? It's just a story. It's not... I asked Master about it, and she said myths are just... Well, I didn't see it that night. According to Chi-Chi, though, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent someone to do some kind of... Ministry of Civil Affairs? This is starting to sound bad.
It's okay. You can fly. Even if...
Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon. Or someday you'll get a whole bunch of wrinkles and wake up... What? Okay. No more frowning. But the Traveler can't fly. He can still fall and hurt himself. Don't worry. That's what the shout lanterns are for. As long as...
Yeah, and...
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Look, this year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon. A white horse. Yeah. Legend has it she used to live on the moon. Huh. We've heard of the White Horse Adeptus before. Probably because it's a folk legend from Chenyu Vale, but recently, some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue. It's kind of like how we write wishes on show lanterns, and the White Horse Adeptus would descend from the moon in her Ooh! When did that happen? It must have been a super long time ago, 'cause even Master barely knows anything about this Adeptus. Nope. Kinda unbelievable, right? Yanfei said the White Horse...
Yeah, a made-up horse.
You're mistaken, children. The White Horse Adeptus really does exist.
Oh, Mr. Liu from the Baiju Guest House. But...
Have you ever wondered how the guest house got its name, Yao Yao?
Baiju...
That's right. And that's because one of my ancestors was once...
Wait, really? Tell us more!
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young girl.
Oh, that's it? Paimon was expecting something a bit more... special? We've heard a whole bunch of stories like...
Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the White Horse Adeptus saved my ancestor was so captivated that she completely... It was as if, without her knowledge, countless years had passed in the mortal world.
Huh?
The most extraordinary part of all is that it turned out to be a dream. When she woke up, she found herself at the bottom of the cliff, right where she had fallen. Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the brim with rare herbs, it was as if nothing. A horse's whinny echoed through the air, and when she looked up, she saw a pristine
A white horse?
Wow, that sure is a crazy story.
Another skeptic. You sound just like my son, but I know it's true.
Wait, so your son doesn't believe it happened?
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing, but he even wants to change the name of our guest house. It was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Starts going on about how... Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House...
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord's Rest? Paimon bets that would get people through the doors.
Geo Lord's Rest. I like that one.
This isn't about getting people through the doors. This is about disrespecting. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be.
Paimon wants to learn more about this Adeptus. Hey, maybe we should ask. Good idea. Mr. Zhongli is super knowledgeable. He can answer. Yeah, we just saw him having tea at third. All right, then that's our next stop. Chi-Chi and I are gonna keep making Shao lanterns.
Goodbye.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Oh?
Oh.
Curious.
Impressive, right? What's with all the commotion over here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! I have something amazing to show. What is it? Huh? What the? Heart of the Moon?
Huh. I didn't expect you to know the story of Jonju the Moon Devourer, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. She learned a hope.
But Jonju the Moon Devourer is elite.
Well, knowledge knows no borders, so...
You're right about that, Paimon. But this dark circle doesn't look anything like a toad to me. Oh, wait, Traveler! You've been in Nodcry, right? The people there worship the moon goddess? Really? Not even in a place where people worship the moon?
Oh, yeah! Master told me that the tale of Jianzhu...
But what is it exactly? Some kind of omen of disaster?
How so?
Oh, but in this picture, the moon is being covered from the center. So then, it's still an omen of some impending...
We never said that! Ugh, some crazy customer left it at the restaurant.
Attention, everyone! As the auspicious I, Lu Xiong, am on the verge of becoming one of the most renowned archaeologists. Even though I never trained at a prestigious academy, like my pops always says, no pain, no gain. And I haven't had it.
What's the deal with her?
No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of
What? You don't believe me? I'm telling you, I dug up treasures from the ancient nation of...
Long gone? Jonju?
Sounds like she's a few perches short of a...
So what if blackback perch stew is my favorite? Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Whoa! What are you doing?
You're just a stupid, ignorant man, and I'm gonna kill you.
Young lady, you need to calm down.
What? So you're looking down on me now too? How about I take you both out then?
This is a place for dining. If you wish to take me out, you'll have to do it elsewhere.
Don't act like you're better than me. Do you know who I am? Show me some respect.
It's respect you want? Very well.
What? So Shenhe she had no choice. The woman pulled a shovel out of nowhere and started going Shenhe did what she had to do to restrain her, then took her—
Thank goodness Aunt Shenhe was there. Or who knows what might—
Yeah. I started cleaning up after all the commotion, and that's when I found this book.
She said she took a photo of Jeonju the Moon Devourer.
Can we really trust what she said, though?
Paimon's got a point. It sounds like she wasn't acting right.
Aunt Shenhe would have noticed if she was possessed.
All right. But what about the part about Longa? What about it? What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself one so powerful that even Miss Shenhe couldn't sense its presence?
Your imagination is something else, Hu Tao. Why would an ancient ghost come to Wanmin restaurant?
Hey, it could happen. I'd want to eat your food if I was a ghost.
Wait a second. She mentioned the ancient nation of Langan.
You know what? My brother mentioned that some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liu. Some of the text inscribed on them has already been deciphered.
So, does that mean this Langan place— Still, Paimon knows we've heard the name somewhere before. Right! His ancestor heard about it from the White Horse Adeptus. The White Horse Adeptus? Oh, yep. And it turns out that the White Horse Adeptus is—
Wait, I thought she was the gold-eyed Celadon mare of the Eight Adeptus. That's just the interpretation you believe in, Hu Tao. The elders of Qingce village believe that during the Archon War, a white horse leapt from a clear spring, transformed in Chenyu Vale. Some of the tribes take her to be the daughter of time. Yet in other ancient texts, including the relics I just mentioned, she appears as an emissary which is why we write our wishes on Shao Lantern.
That's so complicated. So what's the verdict? Which version is the truth?
I'm afraid there's no definitive answer to that.
You two have been all over Tevat. Do you have an idea?
Nope, sorry. We were actually on our way to ask Zhongli.
Ah, looking for a consultant, huh? He's having tea with Miss Linlong. Shigu Antiques is hosting an exhibition
An exhibition? For what?
all those antiques Sing Show just mentioned. So if you head to the big ship docked in the harbor tonight, I'm sure you'll find him.
So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs to ask about the White Horse? If you're heading to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, could you give them this picture for me? Since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least. It might even help the Ministry with their Ha! All right! We're off!
Oh, wait! I almost forgot!
Come have a meal with us when you're free. We'll be there, or we'll be.
Thinking about it now.
A fake? You mean like the—
Nice one, Changyun. I never even thought of—
How about we go check out that place tonight? I know exactly where it is.
All right.
I'll get scolded if I get home too late. Live a little, Sing Cho. You act like this is a first for you. Worst comes to worst, we'll get— Well, when you put it like that—
You were just waiting for the promise of free food, weren't you? Fine. It's—
branch into song. And your grandfather is of the same opinion.
Yes. On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark. Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit.
But it's consistent with the information we've received from other sources.
You mean the whole thing? About the legend of...
Yes, that's one of them.
So it's true. I thought it was...
It's true. But right now, the bigger...
Let's remain optimistic for now. Besides, apart from the incident at Wanmin Restaurant...
Minglong, Kuching, and Lanyan, you're all here!
Oh, Traveler! And Paimon! It's been a while.
Yes, happy Lantern Rite. What brings you here, though?
You're certainly not the type...
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our...
I was only teasing.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about?
Whoa! Something really did take a chunk out.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it.
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite... From Xiangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have...
Wait. No, it's just... Where I'm from, it said that and in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chuang Te...
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrate...
The chasm? So, according to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, a few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are set to be featured in an... We suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with...
And now, it seems like she also went to Chuang...
The chasm? Chuang Terrace? She's not in a good mental state. So we took... Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, Then let's head there now.
Poor lost lamb.
Ah, Lady Yuheng. Oh, and the traveler and...
What a pleasant surprise. I hope we're not interrupting, Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, it's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her,
That's right. When we asked about it. Well, it might not be far and wide, but she certainly made a name for herself around here.
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced...
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take our leave then, Dr. Baiju.
Of course. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to stop by.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition? That's right. Are you planning to... Yeah! We wanted to have a talk with Zhang Li anyway, and Yeah.
I would, except every item in the... There are some rather peculiar artifacts.
Yeah.
Huh?
Shincho told us. He said there were some...
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. As for the other text, instead of regular poetry...
The moon and the gods?
Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue. Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Lin Long, the owner of... As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers.
Guess we're in for a real treat tonight, then.
Yes. Have a great time. There's still more artifact decoding work after seeing the picture you brought. There's a few ideas I'd like to follow up.
You're hard at work even during festival season?
I'm simply fulfilling the responsibilities of my position. All right. I should get going. See you later.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find out.
Here for the exhibition? I can take you aboard. After you.
Whoa! Look at all the antiques on this ship! It's almost too much to take in!
Greetings. I trust you've been well since last we met?
Aha! Speak of the devil!
Ah, so Director Who gave me away.
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business. We know
Yo, Traveler! Paimon! What's up?
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Beidou! Yunchin! It's great to see...
Yes. When I heard these artifacts were from ancient times.
Yeah, Ningguang pretty much said the same thing. She thought coming here might help culture me up or something. But as you know, I'm more of a fists and punches.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet. That takes far more skill than just fit.
Plus, at the end of the day, you still decided to come.
Well, she's the Tianquan. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her...
You sure know how to think from her perspective.
I guess I do. I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Wait, so we can buy this stuff?
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from... Well, shall we continue our conversation as we...
Let's go! I'm super curious about all... Huge toad on it! Could it...
Huh. This material is quite unusual.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Janju, the Moon Devourer.
Ha! Janju the Moon Devourer! Paimon...
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
No! It's a kind of lunar...
Oh, yeah.
That's what the legend says!
So, Nothing to do with.
And the figure next to the toad. Is that the white horse?
That would seem to be a logical assumption. No. In fact, this item was
Oh, so it's from Genuine?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments. This suggests its
You could have just started with that.
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. I had only ever heard the legend of if I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for a new opera.
a splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in...
The lyrics?
Why, to me, of course. I am the owner of this painting, after all.
Wait, so you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition? No one...
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique?
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this painting is nothing but in your hands, however. It could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely.
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish.
Allow me to be equally forthright, Miss Yoon. This silk painting is merely a copy I made.
Huh? So it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli.
You never cease to amaze me, Miss...
You flatter me. All that said, Miss Yoon,
Huh. He's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli. Rest assured, I'll be sure to return the favor.
I shall look forward to it.
Man, that was quite the find. I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off to Ning.
Let's keep going and see what we can
Wow, this bronze war cherry.
It must have quite the story behind it.
Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a copper canopy, a body adorned with flowing clouds and
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Crazy.
Too often, we view the past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude. If one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years...
It would seem the people of that era managed...
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more.
Has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beto?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigo Antiques. Nice to meet you.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons. As for this war chariot, it was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Hoishan Hall. The price comes in at 90 million Mora. How much?
90 million? Woo, looks like my eyes were a bit too big for...
Quite a bargain.
A bargain? 90 million Mora could feed Pop.
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered an antique worth that kind.
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh.
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm sure...
Beto's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up...
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain. After the exhibition ends...
Actually, could you send it straight to Yujing Terrace? I'd like for the Tianquan to see the proof. Great. Yunjin and I both found something. What about you three? Want to keep And don't worry about the Mora. It's all on me. Nope.
I appreciate your kindness, Captain. But I'm afraid I have some private
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, perhaps...
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that...
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare.
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
Yeah, guess you're right. Taking a quick look isn't gonna cost us any... These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli. Wow!
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chen...
Oh, yeah! So the...
Well, you may not know, Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, the Bi is used to honor heaven, the Cong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Jiang to honor the south, The who to honor It's unfortunate, however, that Miss Linlong...
I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time.
No matter. You happen to have precisely the piece I was...
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Zhongli. It isn't one of the six...
An affect belonging to an old...
An old acquaintance?
You could say that.
It doesn't look all that special to Paimon.
Indeed. It's been thousands of years since the moon has...
So, in the past, the moon wasn't always full. Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu Anti...
Oh, that is far too generous.
Not at all. I've always wanted... And it never would have been possible without your help.
I merely put in a good word with a...
And it had a profound impact. Without your recommendation, I doubt half of these collectors would have come to the exhibition. So...
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Three, 5, 7. Eleven, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child? The same loneliness as them. Me? The shadow of the moon? Or a dream of time? I'm sorry. No one has asked me such things before. I've been here for so... I know nothing of your arrival. Yet, I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. Perhaps that... You seem confused. Perhaps I can help. The path home is... that direction. But I was never able to reach the end. You should take a look. No need. It would seem... Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine upon you.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Your complexion looks rather ashen.
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt? Huh? What are you talking?
Ah, I see. I'm afraid we must take our leave, Miss Linlong. My friend has taken...
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please, come with me. Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the jade token. Charge the expense to...
someone's thinking of me. But this late at night?
Must be that consultant of yours. I bet he's out there spending all your...
Yeah, he'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here.
It is quite late. And Chung, how about we head back? We can come back and...
head back? Already?
Actually, I do have a new dish I'm testing out tomorrow. And as part of...
All right. Guess it just wasn't meant to be. What? When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Wait, weren't we going to rest? Why did you bring us...
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just...
Oh, right. Ugh, Paimon... Oh, how is that...
It sounds like his spirit formed an inexplicable connection. Ah, you suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, the being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus.
Wait, does that mean...
No, she does not reside within this token, but rather within the moon's shadow. Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Nodcry. You and your friend, tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon?
We never really thought about it, but...
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happened...
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is but the moon in the sky right now is the real...
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, when it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow...
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon block...
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
My hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the...
Wait, is that because the White Horse... So, that means the more wishes...
Quite the contrary. After countless years trapped inside, the two...
Oh no! So, by...
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions. Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to that broken jade token, however. While I had hoped to receive your assistance, I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in... You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder. Perhaps it is wrong. Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Lille. Very well. The first secret I must reveal is that Zibai has long since passed away. The being within the shadow...
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is dead?
Please, remain calm, Paimon. And the three deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the three vice-laden mortal selves to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, Zibai's three selves, because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence. If we retrieve the three fragments of her soul, there is a chance...
So that means... Wait...
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the... Indeed, the being you encountered was Zibai's first deadly self, Ziju. The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zibai's true nature. That said, because she is trapped within the Shadow Moon, we have no choice but to seek out the other two. Her second deadly self is called Tzu. After Zibai's death, the essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Shuangling.
The chasm? So...
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier. The one... It's possible. The return of the frost moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm alongside that batch of ancient artifacts.
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped me. The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing. She lent me her aid during the Archon War, 1,000 years ago. I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most troublesome.
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right?
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zibai was fond of mortals. It's possible she has possessed someone and is meandering the bustling streets of...
Possess someone? Wait!
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special...
Exactly! Lu Xiangxiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
She could still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated. Do you think it could be her?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily influence mortal. A sound plan. Well...
But you're leaving already?
I must. Zichao went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down...
But there's still so much you haven't told us. Like, not to mention who and what...
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will...
Aw.
It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling... It was the Avatar of Time. Ah. So you know of her
The ruler of time saved her.
Indeed. Preserving what remains of Zibai's soul. However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. In other words, on the night of Lantern Rite, countless Shao lanterns and the wishes written upon them will be released into the sky. When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, as I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time. Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.